Volume 1. So I named this guy in the middle Jack. I named him Yashiko. You guys might know I don't know where I got that name, but I just got it. This is Swoop. And right in the middle, this is Jackson and the Crealco title. So this basically starts off with Jack in a tournament fighting Jackson and not Jackson, sorry. Jack in a tournament fighting Swoop, and then Jack is kind of scared of Swoop because Swoop has a power that no being yet possesses, and that is the Crealco power. And Crealco is basically like, Super Saiyan, but like it's like a twirly wind around you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so basically Swoop is the only one who has that so far in the entire world, and now Jack is kind of scared to fight him because he knows he will lose against Swoop. But yeah, there's a story, and if you guys don't know, the manga I made like consists of blocks, and then there's a drawing in them. I didn't really draw like that, guys, but yeah, blocks, drawing, yeah. So let's get straight into this manga series right now. I didn't use line paper. I didn't use the clear paper. As you guys can see, I used the line paper. So let's go. I taped it all up. So it starts off with the crowd chanting. Right there, crowd chants. That's Swoop, but he stands ready to fight, and Jack is like, come on, bring it. But inside he's scared, and then Yashiko, which is Jack's teacher, is like, Jack, are you gonna take this seriously or what? And then on this block, Jack like sweating because he knows like he doesn't stand a chance against Swoop, you know what I'm saying? And then he starts thinking very, very, very deeply, like, man, can I even do this? How did I get myself in this mess in the first place, you know what I'm saying? So then Jack like all of a sudden gets like all hyped up and like, I can do this, I'm ready, I can beat Swoop. And then he starts in his stance and the crowd goes wild. Woo, yeah. Jack is like laser focused, he's ready. And you guys might know Jack from the previous Jack vs Jackson, and if you guys want Jack vs Jackson back, just comment down below, leave a like, and just tell me you guys want Jack and Jackson and Crealco, or you guys just want Crealco, or you guys want Jack and Jackson. Comment down below. Whoop. Well, on the other hand, so Jack is laser focused. His heart is beating out of his chest. He's really sweating. His feet are shaking. And then Swoop is, all of a sudden serious, okay? And then they start dancing. I didn't know how to draw a stand right here, so I just drew it real fast. And now they're staring down deep into each other's souls. As Swoop says, no holding back, and jumps out to Jack without Jack even knowing it. So Jack then just feels this powerful wind, and then he says he changed the gravity weights by 2 minutes, charging some powerful wind. So basically, this gravity that Swoop made, just pulled time back into 2 minutes, so Swoop could just skip time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then he came to punch Jack, but Jack luckily dodged him, and over here Jack says, I barely escaped that. So he really couldn't escape anything. Like, he knew he's stuck, but he just surged the power that no one ever knew. Ever came. So that's why I'm super angry. And then he summoned a ball in his hand right there, and then he's charging back at Jack, and he's jumping at Jack with the thing, and Jack is just sitting down all tired because he just dodged a 2 minute time track. So Jack only now opens one eye, and two, he's surprised, and he just sees someone screaming with a big ball heading his way. And then there's explosions, and Swoop thinks he's gotten, and Jack coughs, he falls down, and there's strong winds. Alright, Swoop won. But wait, who's that? Jack jumps out of the smoke, and Swoop is like shocked out of his mind. He's like, what is that? And Jack over there, he's like shocked, like, what, did I just survive? Like, did I really survive that? And then Jack screams, I'm alive. So far, the fight has been pretty normal. There's nothing abnormal happening right now. So I'm gonna take you guys through the entire chapter right now, and I'm gonna make another chapter 1, but volume 2 this time. I don't know. We're gonna see right now. Alright, so then on the other side, there is in the sky, and the crowd is going wild for Jack staying alive because they really don't want to see anyone die right here. So he says he's alive, and Soup is getting mad. Soup gets super mad, and he has the Crealco transformation. You see this Wally wins, but to him this is his final form. So then Jack gets mad. Soup starts screaming in his Crealco form, and Jack jumps down. Jack is in his stance, ready to fight Swoop. But Jack realizes something, that his energy is increasing at rapid speeds. So this Crealco thing is actually boosting up Swoop's strength by like millions and millions of Crealco energy or something like that. So then they come hand to hand, and they're struggling for a while. They're struggling, and then there's like waves coming from their hands, and then while these waves are coming, Swoop is sneaky and then shoots that same ball that killed him earlier, that nearly killed him. This ball right here, and he shoots that same ball in the hand of Jack, and Jack gets scared. But that was just like a decoy. And then as Jack lets go of Swoop's hands, Swoop punches him in the face. Right there. A punch to the face. There is the blood flying. Swoop looking relentless. So Swoop punches him in the face, and Jack is mad. Jack is crazy mad. Jack doesn't want anything else but to kill Swoop at this point, guys. Like he's like, and then he starts growling, growling, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? A Minecraft zombie. And then he gets like Superman, and then he starts looking down, like, and his eyes are bulging out of his eye sockets, and he's just like so mad. And Swoop attempts to deliver the final blow, and as he throws it, Jack, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but look at that, guys. Is that crazy or what? Jack, like, he threw that ball at him, and then, man, this is bad focusing, but he threw the ball at him, and Jack literally one-handed him. Like, the ball came one hand. Like, what the heck? But let's go on. So he one-hands him, and it still shows that. And then Jack starts struggling because, you know, the body's getting bigger by the second. And then Swoop is like, how is this happening? So the Swoop throws 2 more. And then Jack is like, I can't handle anymore, like, because they keep coming. They're just coming the whole time. We can't handle some more like that. And then all of a sudden Jack slips, and the balls hit his face, and kablooey. But yeah, so then Jack is on the floor, and Soup is like, I'm sorry, Jack. And Jack is like, and then he just throws this hand sign. And then he laughs while he's on the floor, and then Yashiko laughs as well, and the judge says, and your winner, Swoop. And then Jack is laughing, haha. Soup is laughing, and the crowd is laughing. Awesome, alright. Everything's going well until the wall explodes, and a strange figure is standing in the way. Comment down below right now who you think that strange figure is. Go ahead. Like, I don't know, like, you guys don't know the names of the characters yet, but like, just say like, I don't know, Soup's brother, or Soup's father, or Jack's brother, or Jack's father, whatever. So yeah, So then on the other hand, and then he's standing there, and then a crowd member is like, "Who's that?" And then Jack is like, "You," angrily. So this is like a big lead, cause so now it seems that Jack knows this person. Comment down below right now. So it's practically not Swoop's brother, not Swoop's. He's related to Jack, you know what I'm saying? So let's go on to the next page. So then he's just standing there, and if you guys can see, they have the same haircut, the same little thing here, and the same hairline. Ring a bell? And then Jackson, why did I spoil that, guys? But it's Jackson, yeah. And Jackson says, "What? Is my power too overwhelming?" And then Jackson points at Sub and they're like, "You." Then Sub is like, "Huh? Me?" And Jack is like angrily sitting in the corner, ready to pounce on his big brother. He just wants to pounce at him and eat him like a pile of meat. So then Jackson talks, "That thing you did earlier, is it final?" And then Sub's wondering, "I did?" And then he has a flashback, and as you guys can see, that Crealco thing earlier, yeah, that screaming, yep, that Crealco thing earlier, and yeah, this happened. So then, and the flashback is over, and Jackson says, "That was your final form, right?" And Sue just looks away like he's cocky, like, yeah, it was. And Jackson has, and I'm telling you guys this right now, Jackson has a very, very bad temper. So with Swoop doing this, Jackson got kind of mad, and he started plotting something. So while this was happening, Jackson was just talking to Swoop as if Swoop was a friend. He kept talking until the ball got bigger, until it got too big, and then he just pointed it at Jack and Jackson. And Jack was like almost sleeping because of this horrible conversation and this long horrible conversation with his brother. And Jack is like, "I knew it, my brother causes nothing but trouble." And Jackson just starts throwing it at them, and they both need to work together to push this thing. And then they push it up, and they push it up, and they push it up, and it goes through the ceiling. So then Yashiko is like, "Alright, Jackson, that is enough. That is enough, Jackson." Does that ring a bell? Like, so does this mean that Yashiko and Jackson are working together, but Yashiko is the teacher of Swoop and Jack? Something's happening here, because no one talks to Jackson like that, and then Jackson just obeys, like, look at this thing. "Jackson, that is enough." And then Jackson starts smiling so soon, and Jackson just starts walking away, and then he looks behind and just breathes like a sigh. Alright. And walks away, but then there's a strange energy flowing over his body, you know what I'm saying? And then Jack is just relieved, Swoop is relieved, and the whole crowd, phew! Alright. That night, someone's hand and a knife. And Jackson, "I'm coming, Jack, Swoop, and you, Yashiko." So on the other hand, Jack is busy training, punching a bag, and he's there, "I will kill you, Jackson." And on the other hand, Swoop is busy eating a drumstick of meat because he's hungry of all that fighting, and he's just eating. So then Jack's father comes in and says, "Hey, son." And Jack starts smiling, "Hey, Dad." Until Jack remembers something, and then he's like, "Actually, I have a big problem, Dad." Comment down below what you guys think the problem is. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. I can't count. 5 is done. Alright. So his father's like, "Yeah," and then Jack's like, "Well, Jackson is back," and then Jack's father like, "He's what?" And screams echoes. Later that night, Jackson is standing on a pole and like behind the moon, no, like in front of the moon, and that's like so creepy. And then Jack is just a sleeping baby. Focus, focus, camera. This camera ain't focusing right now. And then Jackson is like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but Jackson's like, I'm sorry, Jack. And this is Star Snores, like, focus, like, seriously? I'm sorry, Jack. And this snores. And then he takes a knife, and there's a bunch of secret numbers. 4311, and if you guys can see, because this camera ain't focusing, but 4311. I want you guys to go and find out what that means. I wrote that in there on purpose. I want you guys to find out what it is, guys. So if you guys can find it out, I'm gonna give you a shout out, and I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, and I'm gonna go follow you on Instagram. So this is a big thing. I'm not gonna say where, I'm not gonna say what. You guys need to do it and then tell me how you found out and tell me what is the answer. I wrote it down on purpose, guys. Let's go on with the video. So Jackson lifts up the knife or the sword and stabs Jack in the stomach. Jack wakes up. Jack is bleeding out of the mouth, and there's blood scattered all over Jackson's face, and Jackson starts smiling and laughing. And Jack is like, Jackson, you. Wow. And we're like struggling to breathe, and then his head just tilts this way and he sleeps. And Jackson is like, sleep tight, with this creepy face. Sleep tight, Jeff the Killer. You know. Jeff the Killer says that. So yeah, I got inspiration from that. Alright, and then he pulls over Jack's blanket, so it looks like nothing happened. And then Jackson's walking away saying, And again, the sign, but this time it says 311 because the 4 is on the other side. And if you guys can see, there it says Itachi Uchiha. That's because that's my favorite Naruto character in the world. He's a favorite. He's the best to me. I don't know about you guys, but he's like, but Itachi's the best in the world. He sucks. Itachi's the best in the world. No one can tell me otherwise. But comment down below who's your favorite Naruto character. 90% Itachi. So I'm a Jack have a Itachi poster in his room. Alright, so then Jackson's walking away with the dead Jack in the bed as if nothing happened. And then it's like, now, next up is Swoop. To be continued. And if you guys want chapter 2, you already know. Comment down below. I'll be glad to, guys. But this is already like 20 minutes of footage. So... But and then I just went ahead and hashtag phone best selling, because, and the reason I didn't say one is because my favorite 3 anime, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. So I'm not gonna leave that out. So I'm not gonna take it. Okay, and then AC Tracer, YouTube, all rights reserved, 2020, chapter 2 coming soon. And then I got the spark code stuff, and yeah. Comment down below if you guys want more of this. Comment down below if you guys want Jack vs. Jackson. Comment down below if you guys want both. I don't have a problem, and I got tons of paper, and I might make another one, but on white paper this time. So comment down below right now, guys. And if you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Come on, we gotta do it. You guys gotta join the notification gang. You know what I'm saying? Notification gang, where you at? But without further ado, I'ma holler at you guys next time. See you. Peace. Bye bye.